this way, but I've got to get back to Gina. And Gina, got to hear from you about how it's landed in the United States. Here in the UK, you may be aware there was some instant polling. The majority feeling that it was inappropriate of Harry and Meghan to do this interview. It may shift when they get to see it all. What are people saying there?
In America, I think their eyes have been opened because they always thought that England was so genteel and racism didn't exist because the Brits were so good at hiding it. So now the doors have been opened and black people in America are going, oh, wow, British black people are suffering the same way that we do, the same level of microaggression. Exactly. It was just hidden much better. This whole colorblind, this thing is ridiculous. If they were colorblind, why would they be discussing the color of the baby's skin? Do you think when William and Kate were having their baby, they discussed whether the baby was going to be white, lily white, super white, transparent white? Oh, no, they didn't. They discussed the color of the baby's skin because the baby was going to be black in some way, and they were worried what level of blackness was going to occur. We knew that there was racism. The royal, everything, the heritage, the royal family, and all Britain's wealth is built on the backs of colonialism and slavery and people theft. So why would people be surprised that it's still trickling down and it's still running right through the veins of the royal family? It wasn't a surprise to me. But it was, I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad that they completely let everything out in the open. And now you've got people calling them liars and how dare they talk about the Queen in such a way. A lot of bluster. A lot of people are coming up with bluster, trying to cover up the actual issues. Everybody's more furious at Harry and Meghan for talking about the racism than being angry at the actual racism. Whenever we talk about racism, we get accused of being racist, or we get accused of playing victims, or being accused of dropping the race card. What is this race card? I hate when people bring up this whole race card business. It's a term that's been invented by racists to shut down debate. There's no such thing as a race card. When you talk about anti-Semitism, nobody pulls out a Jew card. So why is this language being used when it comes to black people? And the whole thing of them being vilified for stepping back from their royal duties. Why not? There are plenty of minor royals who are doing nothing. What does Princess Michael of Kent do except turn up to lunch wearing blackface brooches? What does she do? Why couldn't they step back from their duties and still be royals? They were punished. The palace is vindictive. They've shown themselves up, and Americans are now seeing them for what they are. Their vindictiveness, their small-mindedness, their pettiness, and their racism. Done.